Let's talk for a moment about removing elements from a list. This could be important in our exercise because you're going to need to put the word "and" before the last element when there are three or more items to display. So one strategy could be to remove that last element and put the word "and" in front of it and handle that individually. In a little bit, we'll talk about how we could get the commas in between the other ones, between the other elements. So we have a method called pop. So let's say items is equal to soda sandwiches, chips, and ice cream. If I say items dot pop, and I have to call this as a method using the parentheses to call the function, what I get back is the last element from the list, ice cream. And if I look at items now, it is shorter by one. Ice cream has been removed. So it's different from saying items like, say, if I were to say pop again, I would get chips. If I just wanted the value of what's there, I could say -1 and it would tell me chips, but it's still there. I haven't removed it. But if I say items pop now, then chips will come back. If I actually wanted to put that into some sort of a variable called, food, I could say items.pop, and that value is now gone into the variable called food. Food now has chips, and items is now shorter by one yet again. So if I wanted to get the first element, I could say items pop 0. So I can alternately pass an index position for the element that I want to be popped off. So here if I pop 0, I get 0. I'm sorry, I get soda. And now again, items has been shortened, and so it's down to just one item now. I can also use remove. So if I say items dot remove sandwiches, then it's gone. I don't see it. It's just been removed, and now items is now empty. If I were to call remove again, it's going to create an index. It's exactly like using the index function where we said find me the index of chips, and if chips is not in the items, then it creates an exception. This is another time when if you really wanted to remove an item, you should first verify that that element is in the list, and then you can say remove it. And I show that here if item in items, then remove that item.